Alright guys, welcome back to another reaction video of Bonds of Justice. Now the next episode is called Stronger Together, so let's start this video in 3, 2, 1, go.
The sending of the anonymous tip, the break-in at Carousel Boutique.
Oh, this is a case 2 when Athena is going to defend S2-2 attorney patron Sweetie Belle. And when Sweetie Belle just messed things up. Oh, Scootaloo blames Sweetie Belle for what she did because of the accusement.
Guard, you have new orders. Carry them out.
Oh yeah, this is when Lucky Cootie and the guards arrested Rarity.
Suspected of conspiring to murder overall concept. Miss Rarity.
Man, this is horrible. It's both Sweetie Belle and Scootaloo didn't get along since what happened. And for the way Sweetie Belle makes things worse. But guys, I feel bad. I was worried about Sweetie Belle and Scootaloo as well as you guys do. So yeah. Oh, by the way, my nephew is finally born that day, and Julia is now a mom, and I'm an uncle, and I'm happy that I get to meet Grayson for the first time. So, yeah.
Happy about being home. What if I even come home too? Rarity. She was taken away.
Oh.
And Scootaloo? She's still furious.
Oh.
I can't think about that.
Oh, she bumped that pony.
She's here to pick me up. I can't keep her waiting. But look at all these ponies.
Oh my, the ponies are like reading hello to each other, and yeah. I think Sweetie Belle got lost.
Sorry. Excuse me. Little pony trying to get through.
Yeah, Sweetie Belle is in a bad place right now. Oh, there she is!
There you are. I couldn't see you in this crowd at all. I had to fly up to get a bird's eye view on everything. Help me!
Yeah, help her, Twilight.
Thank goodness I caught
Yeah,
you.
like I was saying, both Sweetie Belle and Scootaloo are in a bad place right now
Magic came in handy.
since what happened.
Thanks, Twilight. I couldn't go against the crowd at
And
all.
both Rarity and Rainbow Dash, they both still had a heated argument of Sweetie Belle's mistake and the way
She wanted you to stay at my place until
she
everything
let
settles
Scootaloo
down.
get accused of murder
Okay. Thank you for agreeing to take me in.
because of what happened to Turney's father. But we all know what Turney did to his father was an accident. He just...
Oh, yeah.
We humans share the same thing of doing something reckless like ponies do.
If you want, I can talk
Yeah.
to him. Since he'll be staying with us, we don't want things to be awkward. No, it's okay.
Oh, Twilight is taking Sweetie Belle to the Castle of Friendship.
Besides, after how awkward it was in Manhattan, I don't think he even wants to talk to me. Right. Well,
I think she's talking
really crowded.
about
We
Spike.
should start heading back to the castle. We'll continue talking there.
I
wanna
mean,
hear about what happened in Manhattan.
back in the first episode in Case 3, I don't know why
We can pick something up to eat on the way.
Spike gives
Ooh,
Sweetie Belle
yes,
that
I'm
glare like
sorry.
that.
I was
mean,
so stressed all day
yeah.
I couldn't eat at all. Ooh,
I just don't know
Can
why.
we get something for Mr. and Mrs. Cakes? Maybe some ice cream? Dessert?
Huh?
It's not even time for dinner yet. Please? Oh, you know I can't say
Oh,
anything.
Sweetie Belle always interested in ice cream.
Mary has a
Yeah.
knack for ice cream too. You really are sisters. I'll stock up on enough to last the week, okay? Sure. I sure hope this
Oh,
will
by the
last
way,
the week.
when I was at work these days, I was like so sweating, and that's why I had an ice cream like multiple times. So yeah, I just had a milkshake,
Feel free to make yourself comfortable. I'll bring your luggage to the guest
the
bedroom.
blizzards, and
Thanks,
a
Twilight.
brownie batter from Dairy Queen.
It's so quiet here compared to the station. No
Well, it's
loud
because of the
noises,
heat during
no
summer.
pony around.
But
Last
everything's
time
fine.
things felt this quiet was in the detention center. I guess I haven't really
Rarity.
had a clear moment of silence since then. I wonder how Rarity is doing there. Oh, she must be miserable. Just sitting there, waiting for your fate to be decided.
Sweet Belle is still worried about
Wondering whether or not you'll
Rarity.
be banished? It's the worst possible thing I can imagine.
Sweetie Belle?
Oh, Athena!
Athena!
Hey, were you doing alright just now? It looked like you were thinking pretty heavily about something.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, I'm fine.
about that.
Are you sure? You were mumbling to yourself as well.
I'm fine. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have snapped at you. Especially after you proved me innocent.
It's okay to be snapped sometimes, Sweetie Belle. Humans been there.
I know I didn't make things easy for you, so I didn't know it's...
Sweetie Belle, it's fine. You don't have to say anything else. I appreciate it, but you don't owe me any apologies. One thing I've learned
Ponies
from
make
Mr. Wright
mistakes,
is
Sweetie
that
Belle.
uncooperative clients are just
Like
part
we
of the job
humans make
sometimes.
mistakes.
Besides,
Yeah.
I'm not even sure I want any thanks for how I did.
Huh? What do you mean?
Of
Why blame
course, I'm still
yourself?
glad I was able to get you acquitted, but after the trial, it wasn't the typical feel-good ending I've come to expect after winning a case. It felt hollow. And then Apollo said some things afterwards, and he got in my head.
Athena!
I can't stop thinking
You
about
did
if I
the
could have
right
done anything
thing.
different.
It wouldn't have mattered. Tina, I understand you feel remorseful. And sure, the truth ended up causing more pain than expected. But everything had to be
Yeah.
understood for Scootaloo and Sweetie Belle to be declared innocent. Turning Page would have had to have been separated from his mother, no matter how the truth was revealed.
Yeah.
I know, but it's not
When-
just that. It's
Sometimes
also
when
how
people
Scootaloo
reveal
and
the
Sweetie Belle
truth, the loved ones gets really, really
I'm sorry,
upset
sweetie.
and angry sometimes.
No. It's okay.
Yeah.
Well, now that it's out in the air,
Something happened to
I
ponies.
actually wanted to talk to you about that.
Like how it
Sweetie.
happened to Scootaloo, Sweetie Belle, Rainbow Dash, and Rarity.
Talked
Since
about
when
what
Order's trial ended.
specifically?
You know what I mean. I'm talking about you and Scootaloo.
Oh, back
I
at the
just wanna
courthouse
check in
in
on how you're feeling
Ponyville.
about everything. And I don't want to force you to do anything, but
Yeah.
I'm seriously worried. You and Scootaloo still haven't spoken a word to each other since the trial.
Yeah,
I hate for you
they
two to have a falling out over this.
they've been falling
I have to
apart
say,
by,
I agree with Twilight. I think it'd be
by
a
the
huge
confession
shame if you
Sweetie
two
Belle
never made
made.
up. And maybe
why
it's
she
a little
made to deal
selfish
with
on my end because I'm
fear
guilty
devotion.
of causing this, but
Oh,
Athena, this whole thing between me and Scootaloo, it's not your fault. So please don't beat yourself up. I brought this on myself. I only have myself to blame. And
humans blame themselves
of
sometimes,
course,
Sweetie
I don't
Belle.
want it to stay like this. After the trial ended, I was gonna talk to Scootaloo and Turning and Silver Spoon. But when Scootaloo came running in yelling at me, I don't know, I got angry too.
perhaps you felt threatened and felt the need to lash out.
Lash out?
A lot of people don't like
Yeah,
the feeling of being confronted.
Pony's been there too,
It
Sweetie
can feel
Belle.
like they're being pushed into a
And
corner.
Twilight's been there
And to
too.
get out of that corner,
Sometimes
they
we
try to fight back
ponies
and do
need
their
us
own
to
share
lash
of
out
confronting.
sometimes.
And with that said, it'd be good if you and
By lashing
Scootaloo
out,
had the
we did
chance to
something
talk it out
wrong and we made
without it
mistakes.
turning into a screaming match.
We fixed everything
I
by
don't even
setting
know
things
if I'll ever
right.
get that chance. After seeing the anger in Scootaloo's eyes, I
Oh,
can tell
it's
that she
Scootaloo's
doesn't
glare.
want anything to do with
Oh.
me anymore. I guess a little part of me is
Poor
accepted that
Scootaloo. She
and
still
I
doesn't
will
want
never
to
be
talk to
friends
Sweetie
again.
Belle for what Sweetie Belle
Sweetie
did.
Belle, you should know better by now.
Huh? What do you mean?
I mean that at this point, you should know there's no use lying to me. You can say all you want with your mouth, but you can't control what your heart says. And to be honest,
Yeah,
I don't need a degree in analytical psychology to understand how you're
it's
feeling
important
right
to
now.
confess the truth.
You act like you've accepted things are over, but you actually do want to mend your relationship with Scootaloo. You're just avoiding it.
Athena has a point.
If I really wanted
She
to
has
do
a
it,
point
then
about
why
one
would I
thing.
be avoiding it?
The mind can actively put things off when we see it as a struggle,
I mean,
even though we know it's not right. It's like a defense mechanism to delay any kind of suffering for as long as you can bear.
Wait, no! That can't be!
Do
yeah.
you think it's at all possible that you're using Scootaloo's not wanting to talk as a reason to put it off?
Yeah, for the way
Well,
Scootaloo gets
think of it,
angry at
You
Sweet.
said something similar earlier at the train station. You said how you didn't want to talk to Spike because he was still upset at you.
Sweetie Belle, think about it for a sec. Are you using their emotions as an excuse?
I think I know what
An
Twilight
excuse
means.
to not have
Yeah.
another tough conversation?
I...
That explains what's going on between Spike and Sweetie Belle.
What if I just ruin things for good? What if I say something horrible and make Scootaloo even angrier at me? Whenever I think about it, I just think about how badly it could go and how badly I already messed things up. And then my mind drifts off to other things related to that night. I get reminded of how I was almost eaten by timberwolves. And then I get reminded of how I got locked up and my sister's going through the same thing. The world just seems so horrible now. All these bad thoughts just lead me to even worse ones, and it drags my mind away. I feel so helpless. I think that I can't do anything. I wanted to help with Rarity's case, but I couldn't do anything, and I got sent away instead. I want to trust Apollo to get it done, but I can't stop my brain from assuming the worst.
Oh, I
Getting
know
sent
how you
down a
feel,
downward
Sweetie
spiral,
Belle.
panicking so bad to the point
We
where
all
you can't
trust
speak or
Apollo
do
to defend
anything.
Rarity.
Yeah, I've been there before.
Yeah.
Multiple times.
It's always hard when some pony you care about is in peril. That's a feeling I think we're all familiar with.
Yeah, I know
There
what you
is
mean.
a way to fix that feeling, though. In my case, I was able to persevere because I had Mr. Right and Apollo by my side. Even if there were moments where seeds of doubt and distrust sprouted and grew, without them, I don't know where I'd be right now. Sweetie, I can't make any promises about Rarity, but if it's any consolation, Apollo is one of the most earnest and hardworking guys I know, and I know he'll do everything he can to get the job done. I'm glad I'm lucky enough to be able to work in the same space as he and Mr. Right, and to be able to trust them for anything.
That's how Athena
Speaking
became
from
a lawyer in
experience, that's
Phoenix
really
World.
the best way to deal with any tough situation. Rarity, Rainbow Dash, Applejack, Pinkie Pie, Fluttershy, and I. We've all gone through so much together. The moments where we're there for each other, to lift each other up, it makes all the arguments we've ever had all the more worth it.
It's kind of ironic how even the princess of friendship herself isn't immune to friendship problems.
Humans been there too.
If only we always got along perfectly.
Humans had arguments, made mistakes,
The
and
only
set
reason I
things
have that
right.
title is because
Yeah.
everything my friends taught me. I wouldn't have any of it if it weren't for those 5 mares. Without them,
But I'm sure that hope will rise.
and no matter what
And the
kind
new
of struggle
hope
I go through, all I
It's
need by
Athena,
my side
Apollo,
are my
and
5
Sonata.
best friends. And then everything before that seems so complicated, so messy, that I'll become
Yeah.
Twilight, you think me and
And I'm
Susie
still worried
will go
about
back
what-
to being like that
I'm
too?
still wondering of how Sonata is doing with Rainbow Dash. I mean, after the way Rainbow Dash didn't trust Sonata,
But truth is, I can't
it just happened when
just how they work.
Sonata used to be Ace Whip's manager. For what Ace did
Everything related to
back in the Turnabout Storm,
Maybe things will be a
he's
little
planning to blackmailing every pony in order to win the race in Equestrian 500.
What you 3 fillies have is incredibly special. It seems
But that
so
night
much,
he
so
tried to
many
blackmailing
trials and
Rainbow Dash, but it
tribulations
didn't work.
together. It'd be a shame to throw all of that
Although
away.
that's how he died,
And I
because
think you know as much as I
the
do,
golf club is made of metal.
is something worth struggling for.
That's all life really is. Just a never-ending series of struggles. But when we pick our struggles wisely, we can always make things better.
It's time to stop running from the problem. It's a great start that you acknowledge your towards. But the next step is action.
Yeah, just to listen to
Times
them,
when we
Sweetie
feel like
Belle.
we can't do anything, we have to do what we can. You may not
There's
be
no
able
need to
do
be
anything
afraid
for
of.
Rarity right now,
I'm sure one day you will find a way to set things right, and that way you and Scootaloo can get along just fine.
You know this is worth struggling for, don't you? Are you going to?
I still don't know if I'm ready yet.
That's fine.
It's okay, Sweet Belle.
Really?
If you're not ready,
Like
then
I
that's
said
fine.
before, I don't want to force you to do anything. I'm just glad
I'm
we
not
were
gonna ask
able
you
to
the
touch
same
base on
thing,
how
Sweet
you're
Belle.
feeling about everything.
I'm just saying one day you'll
It's fine
find a way
if
to
these
set
things
things
take time.
right.
It'll be a tough conversation. We want to
Yeah.
make sure that you two will both be ready for it. Your comfort matters as well, and we really don't want to rush things.
Oh, thank you for understanding, Twilight.
Alright guys, I'm gonna stop right here. I'm gonna split this reaction video to 2 parts, so we have to continue this